Fantastic. Well, thanks. I'm just so stoked for this event. I can't even handle it. Joe and I had a conversation just a few months ago, but it was before all of our lives really turned upside down. And so we had a bit more bandwidth and creative energy. And we were like, Joe and I were talking and said, how they have those cool expos that you go to that you can like see everything that's up and coming, the latest and greatest. This is where all of the tech companies really reveal what's coming up next. And we were so excited to be able to bring it to fruition. And then here we are, like he deserves all credit for really putting it together. So I really went MIA for a couple of months and came back, and like it's even better than I originally imagined. So I'm really excited to be here with all of you talking about it. And when he invited me to do opening remarks, I was planning on talking about like that vision, right? Like the tech and the innovation and seeing who's who and all of that. However, this morning, it was a very real and raw morning for me. And so I thought, you know what? That's what this is about. This is how we make remote work, is that we're very, very transparent in our communication. And so I did a last minute pivot in the remarks that I want to share, because I feel like that's what we all need right now, is just a bit more reality. There's just so much noise out there, and I just really want to speak to each and every one of you right here, right now, advocate to advocate. Like, this is what, if I could talk to myself, 10 years ago when I got started in the remote workspace, this is what I'd say to myself. And so that's what I want to say to you this morning. And in the true nature of honesty and transparency, let's start by being extremely real. This is a really exciting time for all of us that are in remote work. Yes, it's under horrible circumstances, but this is a brand new industry. There's very little competition. There's a ton of innovation, and all of a sudden there's international demand. Like, this is a really exciting and exhilarating time for all of us. However, as cliche as it is to say out loud, with great power comes great responsibility. And we need to be aware of that, and we need to just have that absolutely plastered onto our foreheads, because we really are holding so much impact in our hands. And we are witnessing that right now. Just look, we have cleaner air in our urban areas. We're keeping people healthy. We're able to keep healthcare workers out of the front lines as much as possible with things like telehealth. The recession is being alleviated because businesses are able to stay open by distributing their workforces. Like, we are witnessing the power of remote work right now. And you guys are all part of it. If you are in this room hearing my voice right now, you are part of it. You are a pioneer in this remote work revolution. However, before you go and put your superhero cape on, I want to give you the warning and the disclaimer. This is hard. Being a pioneer of any kind means that you are navigating uncharted territory, and it's not going to be all fun and games and national media all the time. It is hard. Just look at me. I've been a remote worker for 13 years. I am so honored and proud to have an incredible portfolio of working for Fortune 500 companies and writing for Forbes. I speak about remote work internationally. Like, I'm living the remote work dream. But this morning, I was crying in the shower. Like, this is what prompted the new remarks in general, is because it's hard. There's so much work to do, and there's so many people there's this giant dichotomy between remote work's going to save the world, and then for everybody that says that, there's somebody else that says remote work is ruining my life. And it's just to be pulled between the macro and the micro, and the love and the hate is just exhausting. So it's really, really hard. And so if I just know that for me personally, on a daily basis, I feel like I'm fighting a war with feathers or something. Like, I'm alone and I'm overwhelmed, and it's tough. And I'm sure that you guys have felt that way at least once as well. So that's what the goal of this event is. Because of this event and because of the people in this room, we are replacing those feathers that we're fighting with heavy artillery. Trust me, when I started out, I had all of the cards stacked against me. I was a middle-aged woman who was a mom living in rural America, and I had a service-based product, not even a tech product. So trust me, startup accelerators, Fortune 500 companies, like nobody would touch me with a 10-foot pole. They were like, stay away, like no way. So if I can make it, and trust me, I haven't made it. This is a continuous fight. But if I had a chance and a prayer of being a remote work advocate and really having an international voice about how important this is, then you certainly do. And that's what we're doing, is we're putting all of the people, all of the resources, all of the inspiration that you need all into the same room so that you can be amplified that much more. It killed me to watch people from Silicon Valley, you know, like the 20-year-old white kid from Silicon Valley that had 10th of my experience and just nothing to his name, get all of that funding and all of those resources, and I had nothing. So that's what we're doing today in this room, is we're proving that that not only can you work from anywhere, you can build from anywhere. Productivity isn't dependent on an office, and this right now we are proving that innovation is no longer dependent on a geographic region. We are breaking innovation out of Silicon Valley and proving that all of you, all of these founders all over the world have great ideas and great tools and great products that can help any business anywhere. We are proving that digital products enable equal opportunities by exemplifying it ourselves. So everyone, get ready to be impressed with what these amazing products do, but more importantly, get ready to be impressed by how much they're going to change the lives of the people and the businesses and the communities all around us. I hope you're as excited as I am. Let's do this.